Hey everybody, this is Evan Carthy from evancarthy.com, and today we are going to be looking at the S&P 500 for the daily charts for it, and just to see what we can expect moving in the upcoming week. My trading style is still looking for the 5-wave L8 wave moves, and then trading off of those. That creates the foundation what I'm looking for. I'm not sure if I mentioned this since the last time. I did change up one thing after doing, I'm constantly looking to improve things. And so the one thing I did change is before, when after you had that 0, 1 to 2 right there, I would draw the next entry where I'm looking at right there and look for a pullback down to at least the 38%. And yes, that works. Yes. But what I found is it didn't give a lot of the times a real accurate move of the third wave right there. It would kind of end it short, and then you'd have these super long 5-wave moves. Where now what this does is it gets you in better for the third wave move, which I think is a lot more accurate right here. So what we do is after we get the 0, there's the 1, there's the 2. We just take it down here at the bottom, and what we have to look for is there's the top up right there. Hits down to 38, and then we look for it to make sure that this is the 5th wave area. It just has to hit the 1.146 extension from point 0.2 to point 0.3. I used to have it down here at point 0, but I changed it to point 0.2. Everything goes off that now when looking for that. So it came down, hit the 38% with locked it in. Can't go below the 1 right there, the 1 wave. We'll just draw a black line so you can see it didn't go below once it made that new high. There's the new high. Didn't go below the black line right there. Went up. Once it's at 1.146, then this is a 5-wave move. Then all we're doing is we're just looking for the pullback. So an easy way I found, which is pretty accurate, is one of the ways I trade, is I just take the 3 to 4 move right there, and I draw the Fibonacci extension levels right there. And then normally my first entry, depending on how aggressive I feel for that day, could be at the 1.618 level for it right here. But usually I try to keep at least somewhere in between the 1.618 and the 2.618. Since this is going the opposite way, you put a negative sign in front of them right there, because you can see down here, there they are listed if you did it that way. But you have to put the negative, then add another 1 to them. So that's 1.618, that's 2.618. And that seems to be a pretty good turning point somewhere in that. Now, you will miss it from time to time. That happens, of course, but it gets me in there pretty safely. See if this one, if I had gotten in about halfway between it right there, see about right here, there's a nice little 8.75% move right there, because the exit is going from the is going from the point 2, which is all the way down here, up to the 0.5. When it hits the 30% line, then the move is, I consider that move to be complete for it right there. And so that's just how drawing all the 5-wave, get this out there, 5-wave Elliott moves there for it. I trade off the 5-minute time frame. Sometimes I'll go on the 2-minute if things are just really slow out there. And so that's basically it. So going into here's Friday, and then here's today's at open. It's closed. It's closed now. Yeah, 11:45, 11:55 now. Yeah, it's closed. So going into it, I was looking for this right here. You can see we had a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up right here, and I'll talk about this inside pitchfork line here in a second. And what I was looking for is another using, that right there is going to be the 0, 1, 2. We'll just go ahead and draw that on there real quick. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I was looking for, which still could happen when the market opens back up on, tomorrow, Tuesday, is going up and hitting at least the 1.146 line right here, 4350.75. See, it just came up here and made a double top from where it closed on Friday, and then kind of sold off a little bit before the day closed right there. But that's what I'm looking for opening up on Tuesday. I guess I'll open at about 5 p.m. Central Time here in about 4.5 hours from the time I'm making this video. So looking for that, and that would create the 5-wave move, and then we'd be looking for to trade off of that, going from points, the bottom of point 4 to point 3. If it comes up somewhere in between half there, I'd look to get short, get in, and then take it back to the 38% line, which would be, there's the 2, and then just say it's at, down to 30%. So that'd be that. But so we'll see what happens when the market opens up on 4.5 hours. So what this is right here, this is another trade I'm looking at, and this is one I have been taking right here. So there's several pitchforks right there. Pitchfork, Schiff, Modified, Inside Pitchfork. This one right here is Inside Pitchfork. And after a lot of back testing and utilizing it, what I look for is I draw it from points 0, 0.3, and 0.4, and then the settings I have for it are 0.25 in the green and 2.5 for the blue. And let me give you a better example to show you kind of what it looks like. So let's see if this one worked. I can't remember. So there's 0.0, there's because what this is a reversal trade for it right here. Yeah. So here we go. So one thing I was looking for in the fifth wave move is, when can you when are you looking for the retracement to happen down, and if it's going up, obviously, and then what level should you look for? So based upon what I've kind of found is once you draw that price, goes up and hits there. What we're looking for is price to close below this bottom green line right here. So as you can see, it did right here. Now, instead of obviously it just going straight down and hitting the blue line down there, it went up a little bit more before it came down and hit it. So, if I had gotten in down at the low right there, that still gets close to it. It's still about a 5-point win right there. You'd have to take some heat, but that's the way I trade for it. That's just my trading style. And then it goes down and hit it. And so if price did come up and hit that upper blue line, I would get another contract up there and look for price to come down and hit the blue one. But as you can see, that worked out right there. Let me just show you one other thing right here. 0, 3. This is off the 2-minute chart right here. Now, the reason why I have it set at the 0.25 level, like I just showed you a second ago, I'll show you again here. See that, the green 0.25 is have seen price before come very close to hitting it, but did not hit it and then continued going higher. So we didn't get caught up in that bad trade right there. So I'm actually going to leave this one on here because this thing is still not complete yet, because I am still looking for price to eventually come down here. And when it breaks down below that, then I'll just have my exit down at the bottom of the blue line. You can see for this one right here, this is kind of a funky one right here, using the 0, 3, and the 4. It's all the way down here. So if price really drops down and breaks it, I'll be looking to go lower right there. So basically this just shows us what short we're looking for. And let's look for one going down so I can show you the reverse we're looking for the long area. So this is going to be a real short one right here, but then using it right here, 0, 3, 4. See right here, price came down, broke over it, came down, and then went up right here. So what this one, if I got in right here, this would be a little loss, and it happens from time to time because I wouldn't be able to get in back over here, but that's the way trading goes. And so you get in right there, so you get out by right there. It's about a 1.5 loss. So it stinks, but nothing in the world. And so that's just how that setup works. So far, it's doing pretty well. Haven't really found, it's not profitable 100% of the time, obviously, but it works more often than not. Let's draw this one down over here, see what this one looks like. Like here's this one right here, 0.34. Price came back down, didn't close above it. There you go, closed above it right there. So if you had gotten in right there, typically what I try to do is I try to get back in closer to the top of the green line right there in a perfect world. Even more perfect world is getting down if you retrace it back over here, but obviously not every time it does that. Sometimes it just takes off and shoots right up. So if you did get right in right when that closed above it right there, you're looking at close to about a 3.5 point profit. And the reason why I chose this the blue line level of 2.5 is that's what I've seen for the most part, is when you can expect the profit target to be reached, trying to maximize your profit without giving it all back up. Now, obviously, this thing went up a whole bunch higher right here, but would have been a nice little trade right there. So that's how I'm doing that one. Now, one of them that I haven't done yet, but this is one I've been looking at all weekend basically, is using the Schiff Pitchfork. You take the 0 point, the 0.4 point, and then the 5th point right there. And then, see how weird this looks. So then what you do is when price breaks the blue level right there, you're looking at either getting out of one of two ways. One, it going up and hit that kind of pink line right up there, wherever it does that. You know, sometimes it's winner, sometimes it's a loser. This one, for instance, there where it closed above, you got it right there, got it right there at 6 points. Or you can do it this way. You take it down here at the bottom, go up all the way to the top from where it closed out. And what you're doing is looking for retracement, at least back to the 38% line. Went and did that, and then price came up and not only hit the 1.146 but also hit the 1.618. That's really the target level you'd be looking for that. But whichever one gets hit first, either the 1.618 or the one, either one, I haven't decided yet. This is why I'm still debating making the exit either 1.146 or the 1.618 when you use the Fibonacci retracement level, assuming this doesn't get broken down below, which it didn't, just made a double bottom, or looking at getting out on the pink line. So either one, whichever one gets hits first, that's the way I'm using it right there. So I just wanted to show those two things for I've been trading it. So yeah, starting off here, in a couple hours, the market opens back up. Let's just go back over this here real quick. Just am looking for price to continue to head up at least until 4350.75. That would create a 5-way move, and then we would institute some of those pitchforks for it right there. And then let's see what the Schiff Pitchfork using the 0, 4, and 5 one would look like. So having it up here. Oh, look at this! Wow. So price bounced off that as support when it was closing. So, you know, that would be the trade to look for as well. That'd be another very interesting trade where if price closes below that, which I am looking for, coming down here to either hitting down the pink line way down here. Let's see if it keeps on going down, be about 43.23, or using the previous high, assuming, well, let's see here, that is, what is this high? 43.46.75. And the one over here is 43. Okay, so that one is higher, 43.47. So what I'd be looking for right there is you could also do this, and then you'd be looking for the exit of either the 1.146, which is 43.31, or way down here, 43.24.50. I mean, since this kind of coincides a little bit better with the pink line, probably be looking for that one right there. I do have, if price breaks above this and goes up, well, let me just show you here that real quick as well. So using the Fibonacci retracement level, if you're doing this after it breaks out, if price continues, say after it closes below the blue line, if it continues and it breaks this high right here at 43.47, then the exits change for the Fibonacci level. Still remains the same for the pink line. You can use the pink line if you want to, but if I'm going to use the Fibonacci levels, then what it does is it changes the exit right here to the 61.8 level, 43.41.75, if I'm going to use that one. So that's just one thing to look at right there. Let's go talk about that was the whatchamacallit, the market outlook for what we're looking for start of the week. Now for the 5-way move right here on the S&P 500, I'll just delete everything off of here real quick. We're still looking for eventually retracement. You know, everything lines up perfectly with the way this goes. Here it goes down 0, 1, 2. You can see around the 2 hit down there to the 38% to lock it in. And then looking at up here, it hit down there and went up and locked it in up there. We'll just draw the little box to show that it's in target zone for reversal. And then what we're looking for reversal area is using the 3 to 4. Oops, that's messed up. Zoom in, make sure I got this on point with it. Yep. So price already has hit the 1.618 and it's continuing to move up more. So the next target area would be 53.77, and then one that I have seen it get hit a couple times, but it doesn't happen very often, is the 4.236 level, 73.56.75. Hey, that'd be great. I hope it goes up there. That'd be awesome. Good for my 401ks, but the stock zone. But this is getting the area where we do start seeing, where I do see a lot more reversals than, you know, especially the closer it gets up to the 2.618 area, which is 53.77, rather than it just continue to go up to 73.56.75. But I guess the Fed keeps printing money. And you know, big companies keep making record earnings. You definitely can keep pushing it up, but just something to be aware about for it. And then once that happens, once the let's see here, get this going down right there. Oops, didn't get it. Right there to right there, and then we'll just assume that we'll say this is the high right here, way up here, and this is using the weekly chart for S&P 500, so it's the super long term. Then the minimum exit we'd be looking at is the 30% line right here, which is 3069, 3069. And then if we want to do some trading off of it as well, we can go ahead and put the the inside pitchfork on it right there. Let's see, 0. There's the 0 level. Show you what that looks like. 3, 4, and there we go. So what we look for right there is eventually I can leave that one on there, is when price breaks the green line down here, somewhere below it, close below it. Then at minimum, you know, we're looking for this blue line somewhere to go and get hit for that one, and we have to wait for the fifth point to get in there for, well, we can put, let's see here, can I get that somewhat accurate? Yeah, it looks pretty good. 0, 4, 5, 5. So what we're looking at there is, let's take that off there, is for eventually price to break this line. I'm obviously not going to go into this negative territory, but assuming you know, way further down the line, obviously from this trade, breaking this out right here, and you know, either hitting the pink line way over here or using the Fibonacci retracement thing for it. But who knows? I don't know if this one is completely 100% accurate from it. I will show you a big reason why I think it is. Let me show you Bitcoin right here, because normally whenever oh, there's my notes from it, because normally when I'm ever trading and looking to see if these setups actually work, I'll go to Bitcoin because I call it the dream crusher, because it crushes all my dreams about these setups that I have from the way it takes off. But if we do this using the Schiff, 0, 3 to 4, you know, we can see it. Well, we got a couple of things going on right here. Here is the inside pitchfork right here. I have to put modified on there. It's not modified. Inside, yeah, inside pitchfork. See, it's broken out down there. We're looking at a low coming down right here of around 24,500-ish. If it keeps on going down, 25,000, something like that. But using, let's see here, which one was it that really made me stick out? 0, 4, and 5. I think that was it. Yeah. So what made me a big believer was this right here, when price broke out of it right there, came up and hit that one up right there. So this so far has not destroyed my dreams for these setups. Let's see here, 0, 4, 5, and this is usually this move breaks it all. It didn't. Came down here, still hasn't broken down below it yet. If it does break below down there, then we'll be looking for, you know, around 11, 12 thousandths for it. So anyways, just want to throw that out there real quick, kind of rambling on right now. But anyways, S&P 500, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Look for the 5-wave move to complete. If it doesn't, price closes below into this purple line, and then looking for, or this kind of pinkish red, look for that to go hit, or using the retracement tool right there, looking for at least the 1.416 or the 1.618 to get hit from that move as well. So anyways, take care out there, and I'll be posting another video soon. Thanks, bye.